Hello again, everyone. I thought today I'd like to do a bit more playing with this Distress Crackle Paste. I used it the other day on my little robot chappy, or behind my little robot chappy. And today I thought I would like to try it for some letters. I have a fancy, I'll tell you what's in my mind. A small panel like this with the word joy on it. This is poppy stamps. And what I would like to do is to have this little Gummiapan Santa kind of peeping out the O like this. That's basically it. But the top layer, the skinny layer like this one and this one of the die cut, I would like to have with the crackle paste. Now, there's kind of two ways of going about this, and I didn't quite know which way to do. So I've done one. If I don't like it so much, I can carry on another time and do the other one. The two ways are to cover a piece of card with the crackle paste and then die cut it. This is some I made earlier. You understand it takes quite a while to dry. Or cut them out, spread it with the crackle paste and wait for it to crackle. So I kind of don't know which one to do. I think as I've got this, I'll try this first and see what the result is. I'm not going to put the whole thing through the die cutting machine because I don't want some of this other stuff to be flattened, because that can be used kind of as a background really. So I'll, measure like this and cut round and then just put that bit through. Oakley dokley. This, I think I picked this up in a charity shop some time ago. I don't know. It's a funny die actually, but when it's cut, it's all in little bits. That's a bit, this is a bit, that's a bit there, little bit. And I thought it would be quite nice just to have a little bit of holly, just kind of, which one did I think of? I looked at one of them. There was one with a bit of berry somewhere. I don't know. When it's cut out, it'll fall apart and I'll be able to see. I think it was that bit there. It's just one little bit of leaf and a couple of berries. And I just have that kind of coming down the Y like that. So, that's what's in my head. Well, you know what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. First thing I think I'll do is try actually cutting out this bit of crackle paste with the joy. Let's just see which way round will it fit. I don't want to waste much of this, so let's just cut this off. I want to make sure all of it's got a little bit on. It appears that the thicker the paste, the more widespread the crackles. I think it kind of makes sense, doesn't it, really? The very, very thin stuff here, you have to look really closely, but the crackles are very close together. So let's just cut this out. Right. There we go. I just don't know whether it'll flatten it too much. We'll see. One way to find out, and that's to kind of do it. Looks like it's cut through. I only want the middle bit, actually. Let's just push it down. It does take quite a while to dry. I did this some time ago before I had my shower this morning. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Hasn't quite cut through. I think I'll do that. I only want that one's fine. See about the Y. Just the middle bit I want. That one's fine. It's nice. Actually, this J, not quite there. So let me just cut this with these scissors. I don't want to put it through again, just in case I kind of miss my aim and wreck it. Don't want to flatten it even more. bit thicker just there. Just cut this off here. Right. There we go. Can you see there's a much thicker bit just right there? Okay. So I don't want the outside bits of that. I want that. Then I thought I would put that onto some black. So this is the black I want. That's the next bit, the black. Let's just see. It's got to fit exactly. And that bit in the middle. J-O, let's just see. There's the Y. Now where's the J? There's the J. And there's the J. Okie dokie. And then all of that I thought I would put onto this gold. Oh no, that doesn't work, does it? That doesn't work. You can't see that one. I'll save that for something else. So it's going to be like that. Not a bigger one. There's my little panel. Here's my little panel. However, I had a fancy for doing something else to this first. I don't just want to leave it white. What I thought I would do is to put on some gilding wax. It's one of my Presscuts, this one, rectangular one. So that's for the base. There's my 5x7 card that it's going to go onto. Let's get some gilding wax. Right, here's my gold gilding wax. Pop these onto here. Just get a little applicator. These are just eyeshadow applicators from Amazon. I got a great stack of them, cheap as chips. Right, I'll start with the clean side. Okay, just very gently. Let's just see what happens with this. Ooh, isn't that nice? Look. Oh, that's lovely. Could really see the crackle here. Let's hold it with some tweezers a minute. This is lovely. Oh my word. Do the next one. I love gilding wax, absolutely love it. Some people are really tempted to spell gilding like a guild of merchants, you know, G-U-I-L-D. But no U in gilding as in gilt. If you think of gilt properties, they are golden. G-I-L-T. Can't help being a teacher, can I? Isn't it awful? Right. It could be predictive text, of course. Who knows? I write some things because I use my finger like the Google keyboard, you know, where you just slide it around to write. Some of the words that appear are absolutely ridiculous. I did one yesterday. What was it? What did I think I was going to write? I think I thought I was going to write craft, and it came out as breast for some reason. I didn't spot it. I had to go back into the comment and edit it. Oh dear. I don't know. I normally check, you know, to see what's appeared. Oh, well, isn't that fab? Don't you think that's lovely? Oh my goodness. I think what I might do use the large white ones as a base, stick the black ones onto them, and then put these on the top in the middle. So I came across an idea yesterday, and I don't know, I can't remember the lady's name, but I will look it up and I will put a link to her YouTube channel. But what she said was a way to apply glue to the back of delicate or intricate die cuts. Right, this is getting very near the end, so let's just hope oops, there we go. This is just, dear me. This is a bit bunged up, that's why I poured it out straight. People are always suggesting to me, why don't you do this, and why didn't you do that, and why didn't you do the other? But to be perfectly honest, I kind of do what I need to do. So what she suggested was that you get one of these gizmos. These are those little kind of basting brushes. They're usually this long. If you want to put a glaze on the top of pastry or something like this. But what she did, she cut it off, and then she used this as a dabber. Dab it into the glue, and then dab it onto the back of the die cut. So we'll kind of see how we get on, shall we? Let's just see. If I want to do the Y, here's the Y. Let's just see. I've got rather a lot here, which is a bit ridiculous. Let me just tap it off. She said that if you used it like this, you will get just like little dabs of glue. Do you see? Let's just see. I have to keep it very still. So I don't get it on the front. And it looks like there's dabs of glue. This little thing was a silly little thing. I think I must have bought, I don't know, a spritz bottle for oil or something. And it came with a tiny little funnel and a couple of these things, which I thought was really kind of odd. I have got it. I've got it on the front as well. Yes, I think that might be a bit of a problem. We'll see. We'll see. See how we go. I think it's a good notion, whatever. There we are. I don't know if this would do for gold, because I think I'd get rather a lot on. That's fine. Let's try and put this one in the middle. Do I need a bit? I just need just a tad more gold on this one. I was a bit tentative with the first one. I was thinking it might go right down into the crevices as well, but I just put a bit more on. It has gone into a few of the crevices, but that doesn't matter, I don't think. Right, let's stick this on, and I'll put this one on with this glue. I've got a bit more area to go at here. So, go up the middle, because it will squish out to the sides. Right. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. Let's put a little weight on that, and we'll try the next one. Now the O is going to be a bit of a tricky. What I'll have to do with the O is put the outside one on. Oh no, I won't, because the inside's there. I was thinking it was going to be a plain thing, and I'd have to find the right place for the middle. I'm talking out of the back of my neck, really. Let me just wipe this side where I dabbed before. Okay, put that one down. Let's try my dabber again. That lot is going to go back in there presently, I tell you. Right, here we go. You do get little dots. I have to say, you do get little dots. This is a cheap and nasty thing, but I think it might work for this, so well done. Is she NG Cards or something? I can't remember the name, but I will put a link to her YouTube channel below, so you can go and check her out. She does some lovely things, but you know me, I'm hopeless at remembering names and goodness knows what. Right, let's put the middle one, the little middle one on. Just wipe that again. Okay. So well done her for thinking of this. Absolutely super. I'm sorry I can't remember her name. Isn't it dreadful? I should have looked it up before I started videoing, really. Just hold it with this. Okay, it's better. Okay. That in the middle. I've got to get it right, otherwise the other one won't actually fit. Okay. Now for the O, we'll put that on with this glue. Have I got enough gold on? Yeah, probably. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know if there's a right and wrong way up for this, actually. I think there might be. Yes, that fits better. Isn't it funny? There we go. And now we'll do the J. So where's the J? Here it is. Cut out a whole bunch of things from offcuts and goodness knows what. I'll use those those ones for something else. I was thinking it was going to be another layer again. Didn't even think about it really. So let's do the J. There it is. Oh, my dabber. Little dabble do you? I think that's got it. Yeah. And the J. Lovely. Right. I have a fancy for that just going down there, so I'm going to need to colour that now. I'm just going to use G1 and G2. So let's just put a bit of colour on this. And a little red for the berry. I put a bit darker on that. G8, that was G2. Just going to put a little fine liner down the centre of this leaf. Okay, it's going to go onto the joy, onto the Y of the joy, kind of like that. Now I just want to do Santa. Okay, I just want to do a couple of things. I want to put some crystal glaze onto this little bit of holly. A little goes a long way. I'll just use a pokey tool, I think, to just spread this around. Takes a while to dry, so I may not be able to put this on for a little while. But there we go. I think that's pretty well covered. Just go around the edge. Surprising what extra I can see. What extra I can see when I put my glasses on. Oh dear. Right, that'll be dry presently. Now I want to do this Santa. Let me wipe that off, and you get, you know, I come to pick things up and it's got a gloopy bit on the end and it gets stuck to something else, and then I get in a right old pickle. Right. Let's wipe that. Keeping the end of things like pokey tools and tweezers, you know, it's kind of fundamental, but it's something I forget to do, and then I, you know, get in a mess later on. So what I fancy is cutting out the face of one so that the face is on the layer below. So where's my scissors? Here. Let's just cut this down. There we go. I'm just thinking, if I cut his hands out, that hand's going to fall off, I think, but I should be able to colour the beard. Sorry, colour the hands without colouring the beard, if you know what I mean. I'm just, this may work or it may not work, so we'll just kind of see. Cut that bit there. Just want to free his hands so I can mask those away or mask the beard away whilst I colour the hands, so I don't get any colour on that. Let me see. I'll colour his, this is R18 to colour his face. That'll do for that. I'll do a bit of red around the outside of this one, so that if a bit of the other one shows, it won't, you know, look untoward, shall we say. Just a bit round his elbow and under there. That's all. That's all I'm going to bother with that. Now let's try and colour this. Okay. Now, I have cut another one thinking that I might use the fur at the top and the pom-pom separately to put on top of this. So let's just have a go and see. Right. I was saying about covering up his beard. A little piece of copy paper might do it. Let's just see. Just cover that up there a little bit. Do you see what I'm doing? So that I don't get his red on his beard. So let's just see. Let's go under here. Round like this. A bit of darkness for his hat. I think I will cut a bit of that third one out. Okay, let's have the lighter red now. This is R2. So let's just do his shoulder. I think I could perhaps do his hands black. I think that might be his ear just there. I don't need to worry about the back end of him because he's going to be sitting behind the O. Let's get this done here. He's very small. See that? I'll cut off the pom-pom and the fur trim just to see if it makes a difference. I don't know if it's going to or not. Let's just push it up and snip it out. Let's see what that would look like on there. Yeah, I think that'd be quite nice. Let's cut this fur trim off the front of his cap out as well. Thought I'd snipped it a tiny bit there. There we go. His beard is still well. Let me just do his hands, his gloves black. Get a black marker. Where's the thing? This end. Oh yeah. Hopefully his beard is still white. Excellent. That is good news. Let me just put some glue on this around the back, around here. Okay. Stick this one on. There he is. Now put a dot on there and a little bit on here. I think that is his ear there. Let me put a little, I think that round thing is his ear. There we go. I don't know if it is or it isn't, but it is now, so there we go. Here's the pom-pom on there. And here's the fur trim. There we go. I think he's okay. Now he is going to poke out through there like that. Oops. Right. It's about reasonable spacing. I could use a ruler. I could do all sorts of stuff really, but I'm just going to eyeball this. Put a bit of glue on him before I stick the O right down. There we go. Now I need to just pop something on there that's heavy. Got my little tea light. So in a moment I'll be back with this on the card, with that when it's dry on the Y. So I'll be back very soon. Well, I just waited for that to dry, popped the little white panel onto a larger gold one. It's just the next size up in the Nestability Presscut dies, and popped that onto a bit of foam tape. And I'm really pleased with this effect. It's kind of cool, isn't it? So there you go, another one. My Christmas card's done. And thank you so much, everyone, for all your lovely messages. I do love reading your comments so much. Do keep them coming. And I'll see you for the next card.